Good morning, world. Summer break is over. Time to go back to work. I do love the first day back. I wonder what time Ryan will...
You're late, Pamela.
Ryan! You scared the cupcakes out of me.
Well, it's game time, Pamela. It was a crazy summer, and we've got a new team member.
Wait, what?
I present to you Chadamus Maximus, the editing genius.
Hi, Pamela. You can just call me Chad. Ryan added all that other stuff.
He is a genius, though. Listen to what Chad can do to my voice.
Wow. He's like a wizard. Great to meet you, Chad. Welcome to the team. What's been so crazy about your summer, Ryan?
If you want me to answer that, we got to start the show.
Alrighty then. I'm Pamela Kirkland.
And I'm Ryan Willard. Nope, don't like that, Chad.
Yep, that's better. It's Thursday, August 31st.
Welcome back to the 10 News.
10,
9, 8,
7,
6,
5,
4, 3, 2, 1.
Alrighty, Rye, spill it. What's the most pressing story on your mind?
It's definitely the strikes. Hollywood has stopped. The Writers Guild of America and the Screen Actors Guild have gone on strike. Do you know about guilds?
Well, guild is another word for a labor union. And a labor union is a democratic group of workers who unite to make decisions about their work conditions. Together, the workers can negotiate with their employers for better pay, better work hours, or safe working conditions. Labor unions have been around since the mid-19th century, since the Industrial Revolution. Teachers have their own unions, UPS has their own union, and even went on strike. And I just learned that Marvel's visual effect editors are trying to unionize for better working conditions.
Unions are kind of like the Avengers. And in this case, if the film and TV writers and actors are the Avengers, then Thanos would be the AMPTP. That's the Association of Motion Picture and Television Producers. The AMPTP is not a union, but it's all the major studios. Netflix, Disney, Sony, Amazon, Apple, Paramount, and Warner Discovery, to name a few. The AMPTP isn't necessarily evil, but that's the power dynamic between the two sides. So right now, Hollywood, film and TV as we know it, has stopped production.
Got it. So what are the WGA and SAG striking about?
A lot of things, but basically since the dawn of streaming platforms like Netflix, writers and actors haven't been making as much money as they did when everything was on broadcast and cable television. Back then, they get paid every time their movie or show played on TV.
Those payments are called residuals.
What?
Residuals can be for a lot of money. The cast of Friends made millions of dollars for the amount of times the episodes of the show have aired on TV. But in the streaming era, writers and actors are getting very small residual payments from streamers, and sometimes nothing at all.
And the studios won't reveal how many views their shows and movies get.
And artificial intelligence is a big part of it too, right? The AMPTP wants to be able to use AI to benefit their studio, but the writers and actors want to set up rules to protect their jobs, so they can't be replaced.
Yep. AI is moving faster than a cheetah on roller skates. It's bonkers.
How does this affect our tenors?
Most of the shows and movies that were being filmed just completely stopped. Shows like the final season of Stranger Things, Abbott Elementary, Andor, and Daredevil Reborn, and movies like Deadpool 3 and Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse won't come out when they were originally supposed to.
So the writers have been on strike since May 2nd, and the actors have been on strike since July 14th. When will this end?
We don't know yet, though the Writers Guild of America has restarted negotiations with the AMPTP. And if they can agree on a fair contract, the Screen Actors Guild will hopefully restart theirs soon after.
Wow. I can see why you're so fired up. Film and TV are the two things you love most.
Yeah, If video game programmers and pizza people unionize and go on strike, I will have nothing left to love.
Except your friends, family, coworkers, and your cat Tuesday?
My cat is pretty rad.
Did you know that according to NASA scientists, July 2023 was hotter than any other month in the global temperature record?
Did you know that it's likely the hottest in about 120,000 years, according to Scientific American magazine?
Are you two talking temperature right now?
Ah! Laine Farber, sweet sassafras.
Hi, Laine. We were just talking about how crazy hot this summer was.
You know, I love everything about the planet.
Nature nerd alert.
So, I've got a lot of insight about the summer heat waves. And yeah, I'm a big nature nerd. This summer, countries across the globe experienced extreme weather and record-breaking heat. In a month's time, over 10,000 heat and rainfall records were set globally.
Wow.
In other words, your mind wasn't playing tricks on you. It really was that hot this summer. But why? Well, the answer is really quite simple. The summer scorcher was caused by El Nino, heat domes, and human-caused climate change.
What?
Confused? Yeah, I was too when I first started hearing reports on the extreme heat this summer. But I've been brushing up on my climate science, and I'm here to break down how the temperatures have been going up this summer. Let's start with El Nino. Meaning little boy in Spanish, El Nino is the name of the naturally occurring, non-predictable climate pattern that shifts the normal flow of warm water and wind in the Pacific Ocean. In early June, the National Weather Service announced that El Nino was present. So, what's the big deal with this little boy? Well, the Pacific Ocean is basically a weather generator, and even small changes in wind, water temperature, and ocean currents can alter global weather patterns for months. Depending on the strength of El Nino in a given year, these changes can include longer, harsher winters, flooding, drought, and elevated temperatures. This summer, El Nino's shifting winds and warm waters have been helping fuel heat waves. Lots and lots of heat waves. A heat wave is defined as 2 or more days of elevated temperatures. And all along the equator, countries have been feeling the heat, literally. In the United States, a historically large and long heat wave spread from California to Florida and lasted over 3 weeks. Scientists have a special name for heat waves of this magnitude. They're called heat domes. Heat domes form when atmospheric pressure pushes away clouds, allowing in more sunshine and trapping in warm air. Sort of like a giant hot bubble or a lid on a pasta pot. And I don't know about y'all, but down in New Orleans, it has definitely felt as hot as a pot of pasta about to boil over. And unfortunately for Ariel and friends, things were not much better down where it's wetter this summer, as marine heat waves drove the planet's average sea surface temperature to near record-breaking highs. We're talking 100 degrees Fahrenheit, friends. That's bathtub temperature.
No way.
According to US government data, a water temperature buoy in the Everglades National Park showed a high of 101.9 degrees Fahrenheit. Now that is a hot tub. Climate scientists state that El Nino is partially responsible for the elevated sea temperatures, but not entirely. Ocean temperatures, as well as global average temperatures, have been slowly increasing since humans began burning fossil fuels in the early 1900s. There's a lot of concern right now about the impact of these warm temperatures on coral reefs. And NOAA, that's the National Oceanic Atmospheric Association, is keeping a close eye on what the warm water means for hurricane season. Hopefully, things will cool down a bit before then, and we can go back to cool dips in the ocean.
Cool, but not cool, actually. Thank you for breaking that down, Laine. I'm gonna go build a fort by the air conditioner.
Ryan, I like your pink top today. It matches my pink shoes.
My dad always told me real men wear pink, and I've been wearing this shirt since I saw Barbie.
Ryan, wasn't that in July?
Yep, and the shirt still smells amazing. I also wore it to watch Oppenheimer, or should I say Barbenheimer.
Barbenheimer has been huge. It was the nickname given to the release of the Barbie movie, happening at the same time as the release of Oppenheimer. Lots of adults did back-to-back viewings on release day and helped each movie get record earnings.
I know a bunch of tenors saw Barbie with their parents or other grown-ups. Our friends over at Common Sense Media rated it as good for 11-year-olds and older. Let's catch up with some of our tenors and hear what movies they saw this summer.
Hi, I'm Leilani, and my favorite movie that came out this summer was probably Haunted Mansion, because it's one of my favorite rides in Disneyland, and it just was an amazing movie.
Hey, it's Owen, and my favorite movie from this summer was the new Spider-Man movie, Across the Spider-Verse, because it's a sequel to one of the best movies, Into the Spider-Verse, and I always like that cartoony animation style.
My favorite movie this summer was definitely the Super Mario Bros. Movie. It was overall amazing, and I think the cast was pretty nice. Jack Black did an awesome job with Bowser, which is no surprise considering he's really good at his job. I mean, just look at the Peaches song. It's amazing. Peaches, 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 peaches. In the end, this movie is hands down amazing. Feels good to be back in the groove. Bye.
Wow. I actually haven't seen any of those movies. I've got some catching up to do.
Hey, Owen, do you want to hit up the trivia room?
Yeah, of course. Hey, Tessa, is it time for trivia? Tessa? Wait, what's that piece of paper on the trivia throne?
Dear tenors, I'm currently away on a secret mission to explore the dark side of the moon, and I'm not sure when or if I'll return. I bequeath the trivia throne to Owen in my absence. He may select others to use it as well. I hope you all have a great school year. Cheerio! Sincerely, Tessa.
Whoa, sick.
Hey, Owen, is this the snack room?
No, but welcome to the trivia room.
Whoa, I've never seen an actual throne in real life. Can I sit on it?
You sure can, as long as you're ready to answer today's trivia question. You ready?
Okay, I think I'm ready, but I don't actually know if I'm ready.
What is going on here?
Trivia on the 10.
It was so cool to go to the movies this summer, and Barbie dominated the box office. Did you know that when Barbie was invented in 1959, the creator, Ruth Handler, wanted the Barbie doll to have an impact? And it sure has. But do you know what Barbie is named after? Is it A, Ruth Handler's dog, B, a doll-obsessed friend, or C, Ruth Handler's daughter?
Ooh, that is a tough one.
The answer is C, the inventor's daughter.
Interesting. How nice of her to name it after her daughter. That's so sweet.
The original Barbie was named after Ruth Handler's daughter, Barbara, and Ken was named after her son, Kenneth. The Barbie doll's full name is Barbara Millicent Roberts. Pretty cool name. Tenors, do you want to join me in the trivia room and drop some knowledge? If so, visit the10news.com/contacts to get in touch, and we might have you on the show!
Ryan, wake up.
Hey there, Barbie, let's go party! Hi, Pam. Sorry, I was sleeping. There's been so much to catch up on this summer. I'm pretty pooped.
I know. we still need to wrap up the show.
We've missed giving so many 10 News snaps to our listeners over the summer.
But before we do, here's a quick note for the grown-ups.
Hey Tenors, it's JT, Production Director for the 10 News, and I'd like to introduce you all to the Daily Affirmations podcast for kids from ABF Creative and APM Studios, Charm Words. Every day, the show instills positivity and self-worth for kids, no matter what they're feeling or what emotions they're grappling with. Through simple PhD-approved affirmations, they'll develop positive coping techniques and learn how to manage stressful situations that may come their way. Help your kids develop their own emotional toolkit with Charm Words, available wherever you get your podcasts. All right, back to the show.
Time for 10 News snaps.
Tenor Goop Juice, Heart, aka Heart Ari Heart, left us this review on Apple. My favorite podcast. I listen to it every night while I'm sleeping. I love it. 5 stars, 10 out of 10, totally recommend.
Thanks, Goop Juice /Ari, and thanks for listening to the 10 News. We are changing up our release days this season, and 10 Things You Need to Know drops every Tuesday, and our in-depth reports drop every Thursday. But if you want some bonus content, you can join the Tenors Club on our website or on Apple Podcasts.
The 10 News is a co-production of Small But Mighty Media and Next Chapter Podcasts.
The 10 News creative team is proudly wearing pink and feeling like $1 billion and includes Tracy Crooks, Logan DeYoung, Kareen Katabayan, and Chad Shinai. Our favorite nature nerd, Laine Farber, contributed to this episode. And thanks to our tenors, Owen, Leilani, and Everett. If you want to be on the show as one of our tenors this season, reach out to us. Give us a call, leave us your info at 877-TENNEWS.
Our production director is Jeremiah Tittle, and our executive producers are Donald Albright and show creator Tracy Leeds Kaplan.
I'm Ryan Willard.
And I'm Pamela Kirkland. Thanks for listening to the 10 News. It sure does feel good to be back.